Is it time to buy or sell SoFi stock? In this video, we are diving deep into SoFi. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 20th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You wouldn't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of May, 2025, our system has ranked SoFi as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.93. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Those who heeded our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 14.29% since we first identified SoFi as a buy candidate 15 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.95% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the upper segment of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term. This situation typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower segment of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $15.42 would initially suggest a stronger rate of increase. The ongoing 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 29.74% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 5.42% to 31.59%. In terms of the longer horizon, our 12-month analysis projects a change of about 61.50%, according to our calculations. The stock's performance could vary between 18.29% and 126.98% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $17.98 and $34.50. Our latest daily update for SoFi includes the headline, "Valuation of SoFi stock downgraded after the last trading session." The SoFi stock price decreased by 1.04% on the last day, which was Friday, the 20th of June, 2025, dropping from $15.36 to $15.20. During the last trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 4.27%, ranging from a low of $15 to a high of $15.64. The price has shown variability over this period, with an increase of 11.19% over the last 2 weeks. The trading volume rose on the last day by 4 million shares, despite the declining prices. This could serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 87 million shares changed hands for approximately $1.32 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $18.42, while the lowest was $6.01. Currently, the price stands at 17.48%, or $3.22, below the 52-week high, and 46.21%, or $13.06, below the all-time high recorded on the 1st of February, 2021, when it peaked at $28.26. SoFi Technologies, traded on NASDAQ as SOFI, has made headlines recently as its CEO announced ambitious targets for 30% member growth and 20% revenue growth. This positive outlook signals strong fundamentals, potentially leading to increased investor confidence and a favorable impact on stock prices in both the short and long term. The stock has been buoyed by a significant 15% surge over the past month, attributed in part to the successful initial public offering of Chime, reflecting a broader positive sentiment in the fintech sector. Analysts are increasingly optimistic, with SoFi recently upgraded to a Zacks Rank 2, indicating a buy. This upgrade could catalyze further buying interest, pushing prices higher in the near term. Despite being up 7% year-to-date, some comparisons to peers that have experienced larger gains could pose challenges, particularly if investor sentiment shifts. Overall, the combination of growth targets, sector momentum, and favorable analyst ratings suggests that SOFI may see continued traction, elevating its stock price as it aims for recovery towards its historic highs by the end of 2025. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 11th of June 2025, it was reported that Stephens assigned SOFI an overweight rating with an initiate action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SOFI a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SOFI a hold rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned SOFI an underweight rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of December 2024, it was reported that Jefferies assigned SOFI a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to SOFI stock. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for SOFI. The SOFI stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, presenting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, there will be support from the levels at $14.85 and $13.73. A breakdown below any of these points will trigger sell signals. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence the near short-term development. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, June 18, 2025, and thus far, it has declined by 1.04%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, and the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 2 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 6 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 42 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 39 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 15 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal from 13 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 11 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SOFI. SOFI finds support from accumulated volume at $14.90, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is expected when this support is tested. The stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with healthy trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $0.64 between its high and low, which represents a change of 4.27%. In the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 5.28%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SOFI, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This ratio is considered relatively normal, often associated with companies that have long-established track records or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 6 cents. It is essential to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOFI. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SOFI is at $15.36. If you don't currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SOFI faces its first support level at $14.90. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SOFI from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were conducted by White Derek J., who bought and sold 369,985 shares or options in the company. Based on the most recent 100 insider trades, the insider power has been calculated to be positive, with a ratio of 5.699. In total, insiders purchased 5,469,223 shares and sold 4,737,216 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $14.73, reflecting a decline of 3.08%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is SOFI stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, alongside an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for SOFI stock to perform well in the near future. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our evaluation from a strong buy to a buy candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 23rd of June, we anticipate SOFI to open higher by 8 cents and begin trading at $15.28. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree that you are responsible for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.